the Latino vote is expected to play a crucial role in the upcoming midterm elections due to the high concentration of Hispanic communities in states like California, Florida, New York, and Texas.
The Latino vote is a sleeping giant that has awoken. It's no longer sleeping. What I mean by that is we right now in the United States politically are not focused on the Latinos as a factor in the vote, but they will be a factor given the demographic realities. They are growing in numbers, they are becoming citizens, they are registering to vote.
But despite the increase in demographics, it is estimated that only 51% of registered Latinos are actually planning to vote, compared with 70% of all registered Americans. Why this lack of interest?
I think that the issue comes as a result of promises, false promises. And false promises will not really will carry on to fulfill the needs and the credibility of an administration to address the needs of our people. And that goes from federal government to the state to local and county government.
I think the Latino electorate often feels that, that disappointment, as in, the general public feels about government. But I think that we need to make sure that candidates and political parties invest in reaching out to the Latino electorate. Oftentimes, Latinos don't feel part of that political or not are as aware is because candidates have not invested in their vote.
But the experts agree that the best way to express their disappointment and awake the political interest in their community is not by staying at home, but by attending in big numbers to the polls.
People have died for our right to vote. We who have come out of the Civil Rights Movement know that if there wasn't a Voting Rights Act or a Civil Rights Act, we wouldn't have made the gains we've made over the decades. But there's still a lot of work to do, and that's why we need to come to the polls. We need to make sure that our voices are heard.
We don't have people sitting in government and sitting in the public policy decision making, addressing our issues in a way that they need to be addressed. The discomfort comes as a result when nobody is addressing our issues. And that is the reason why you see a lot of Hispanics either staying home, not participating, and frustrated with the elected process.
But with the clear nationwide discontent and the misleading attempts such as the recent one from the group under the name Latinos for Reform, which tried to run a Don't Vote campaign, we'll have to wait and see what Tuesday will bring in terms of Latino participation.